Okay guys, so this is cooking at home with Miss Schmidt because we are stuck at home today. So I was just going to quickly demonstrate the egg drop soup for you. Um, you'll be reading your recipe, but in my liquid measuring cup, I've measured the chicken broth, and I actually made this homemade chicken broth the other day because I got super bored. So I skimmed some of the fat off, but you would want to skim most of that off ideally. But have my 1 cup of chicken broth with my sesame oil and soy sauce. So I am just going to pour that into my pan, and I want to get that boiling. So I'm going to turn that on. While that's heating up, I have my cornstarch, one teaspoon, and then 2 teaspoons of water. And I have this ridiculously small little whisk, but it actually comes in handy so much. So got that little bad boy going. Okay, whisk that in. I'm also going to whisk my egg. So get that all whisked up. Okay. This soup seriously takes no time to make, and I know that it kind of sounds gross, but it's really good actually. Got my chive kind of cut up and then a bowl to serve it in. Okay, salt and pepper to put on top to give it a little season. And so here we go. Got this kind of heating up. The recipe says that you can add some yellow food coloring. I don't do that because I don't have it at home, so I'm just using what I got. But we did chicken broth, or the soup stocks and sauces video or worksheet quite a long time ago. I can't even remember. But if you remember, you could make like a roux to thicken sauce, or you could make what's called a slurry, and that's essentially what we are doing with the cornstarch. So we'll just get this bubbling. Starting to bubble now, so I'm gonna stir in the cornstarch mixture. Actually, I didn't really get it all out of there, so we'll stir that in. And then we're just going to turn this down just a skosh. And then stir in the little egg. I don't know how this is gonna go holding my phone while pouring, but you're just gonna stir that little puppy in there. And it kind of, if you really are whisking this, it's gonna look like scrambled eggs. But you just want it to kind of like imitate noodle. And it honestly doesn't take that long to cook that egg. This would be the point now that you could add the yellow food coloring if you wanted to. But that's really all it is. So pour that into a bowl. Top with some chives. There's a nice little soup. Salt. And I can't do my pepper grinder while holding my phone. So there you go. Give this one a try. You could also do this with vegetable broth if you didn't like chicken stock. So give her a try and let me know.